I'm assuming that this is okay. We don't want to keep equality. We don't want to keep any of these cards. In fact, I don't really want to keep Order in the Court, but since I have coin and I can coin out Carriel turn 7, maybe Order in the Court's fine. But I also kind of want 10. No, I'm going to keep Order in the Court. I'm going to try to coin out. Because if it does end up being Control Warrior, I also want Carriel. So, I mean, it covers all the bases here. I'm going to play Bannerman turn 3, Bannerman turn 4. Oh my god, you are actually a warrior. This is mind-boggling to me, but I don't think I need to coin out Lightforged Carriel against a warrior. I think I can coin out Alliance Bannerman, and play... No! I can't kill this for so long. Oh my god.
Really? It's not
I can't kill that for so long. Oh, that's disgusting. I can't kill it until turn 5, so I can't play Order in the Court until at the earliest turn 5. Oh man, that is disgusting. And then they bash. You know what? Awesome sauce. So awesome sauce. Hopefully this 3 damage can kill this off, and then we'll play this turn 4, and then this turn 5. Oh man, this is not looking pretty. That one watch, but no way, you have another bash. Are you kidding? Oh my gosh. I mean, on the bright side, both of their bashes are gone now, but on the downside, well, this has been a very unpleasant couple of turns. Look at this. That's a lot of red. Yeah, sure, we'll take another Kazakhstan. I mean, it's a control warrior. I think that I'd rather play Kazakhstan as soon as possible. So I'll play Lightforged Carriel turn 8, and then I'll play Kazakhstan and hopefully draw another Kazakhstan in that time. He has another bash because he's superior. He's a superior gamer, it's true. That thing is gonna end him. This thing is pissing me off. Stop killing my minions! Just let me kill your watch post. Why are you protecting it so aggressively?
Not for my forge.
Oh my god. You're protecting it so profusely. 2 hammers? Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a disaster. This is gonna be a crazy game. Oh no. Wait, this is a 5/8 for 5 mana, and we get rush minions? Okay, it's actually kind of goated. Thank God it's dead. Oh, we can breathe again. Oh my gosh. We can breathe. No! Stop! Oh my god, you have to be joking. Don't kill the 5/8. Leave it alone, leave it alone. Oh, thank God. I really thought I was about to lose my mind. I thought I was about to throw hands. Oh, it needs to die. That is the first thing that needs to happen. I would like to play Order in the Court as soon as possible. Yep, sure. We'll play you and get a dragon as well. I'll take Raybos and Nixia, I guess. Just anything that can fill up the board multiple times and be a lot of pressure. Because we're in the late game now. We're in the end game now. The horror, I know. The stupid watch post coming down again. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I'm going to take a decent amount of damage, but I don't think it's going to be that bad. We'll play Carriel turn 8 and then Kazakhstan right after that. Ow. How rude. We don't need city tax. We get Theatar, which is cool. Let's heal and then slam them. This is an absolute disaster of a game. Actually, no, it's going pretty well, but I look at all of this red and I'm just like, oh my god. How turn 1? Isn't she a 5 cost? Wait, how? Wait, isn't she? Who's a 5 cost? Ow. Rude, but understandable. Wait, isn't who a 5 cost? I think I would rather play Carriel before Kazakhstan. Well, because I want to play Carriel so I can kill this off and take less damage from their weapon. I think it's all right to do this. Hits there. This goes face. We play Kazakhstan next turn, and then we can start building things up. It's crazy how I've played against multiple control warriors. It's like I started playing control warrior, and then everybody else started playing control warrior. Kind of a trend setter. So you can start hero powering, but I'm not going to be hero powering. At least not initially. I'm going to be playing Kazakhstan next turn. Amber Watcher's pretty cool. But yeah, we play this Kazakhstan. We don't want to play the one that we discovered because we don't want to give away the fact that we discovered it. It's a bit much, but sure. Sure. Excuse me. +4 and taunt. I'm not a huge fan. I don't really like any of these options. They're not really going to have any minions. I guess I'll take the pump. Yeah, I guess that heals me in some situations, and the Wax Rager is just going to be hard for them to deal with because that deck doesn't really run silence. I mean, I think next turn it'll be this plus this, so we can get some Divine Shield, Taunt minions, and Rush out there. Fortune Flame to draw a bunch of cards makes sense. I don't actually think Watch Post hurts your deck that much, to be honest. I mean, it definitely does. Because, like, a lot of these cards, you want to play tempo. So if your tempo gets slowed down with all of these increased costs, it's kind of bad. I don't think it's really bad in this matchup. Because they're just going to be slow. Once I get Kazakhstan, I'll outvalue them. But wait, how much arm did they gain? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, shoot. Wait, chat, how much arm did they have? Actually, I can just look back in my stream. They had... Or another 10 mana card, which I guess could be the case. Ow. Do I just play Raid Boss and Nixia instead, actually? I could have played Raid Boss and Nixia instead. Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, what? They brawl here? I don't care about a brawl. This goes here. These both go face. We're taking half damage. We still got some heal and some Divine Shield taunt minions. I mean, if I take a little bit of damage, I go boom plus boom eventually. Oh, no. I froze my own stream. I don't know if I froze it for you guys, but when I went back to watch my stream to see how much armor they had, it stopped working. Yeah, that's what I meant. They're super slow, and it's a Valley matchup. Oh, yeah, that's what you meant. Okay, that's what you meant. Because I was like, against this deck, it is bad. But I don't know if it's necessarily bad into this matchup. But in general, it's very bad. They're hovering cards. I'm concerned, but not overly concerned. Wait, Astalar destroys me. This is potentially a disaster if they have To the Fronts and Bran. Goldshire Knoll, fair enough. Kill that off. Sure thing. Sure thing. I take a little bit more damage. I don't really mind that much, though. We're going to do 16 to their face. Oh, they weren't able to play their last card. Sucks to suck. Boom into boom. 16 damage, and we'll lose 1 Divine Shield. I don't care. Face, face, face. This is 24 damage for 10 mana. It's crazy that this is 24 damage for 10 mana randomly chosen, and it's considered pretty strong. At least it was not too long ago. But now, Rogue can do that much damage on turn like 5 or 6. It is absurd. I hate Rogue. I really hope... I don't know. I think Rogue... I want to hear you guys' thoughts on this. I think there are the 3 most polarizing classes in Hearthstone, just like throughout the history of Hearthstone, have been Rogue, Mage, and Priest, with a little bit of Control Warrior sprinkled in there, but not as much. I think Shaman has had some of the peak, most oppressive metas, but like across the board, I think the 3 most hated classes have been Mage for Freeze Mage, but I think that's dropped off recently because obviously Casino Mage with the quest as well as Freeze Mage isn't played as much anymore. But Priest always has been a meme and hated, and then Rogue has always been pretty hated. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts on that. Druid and Hunter? I don't think Hunter's hated to the same extent. Like, Face Hunter's annoying, but I don't think Face Hunter's ever been hated to the same extent some of these other decks. You're right, though, Ramp Druid. I did forget about Ramp Druid. You have a point about that one. But I think Rogue has to be in the top 3 for most hated classes. Like, I'd say top 3 right now would probably be Rogue, Druid, and I wouldn't even say Priest. I feel like those 2, and then maybe Hunter for Shockspitter Hunter. I don't think many people hate Paladin that much. Is it the least hated class? I think it's just really, really basic. I don't really think it's that hated at all, honestly. Do I want to play minions to apply pressure to the board and heal up so that way I don't die? What deck could they run? I mean, if they're running Astalar, I think I'm going to need healing and some survivability, so I think I'd rather just play this. Let's heal up. Another Kazakhstan? Sure, why not? These ones weren't even that good of an option anyway. But maybe I'm wrong, and I don't know. It's just my perception of it based on what I've seen in chat and my own perception on the meta and what's been good and bad. Demon Hunter is also quite hated, right? I mean, I don't want to necessarily include new classes like Death Knight or Demon Hunter, because when Demon Hunter first came out, it was pretty hated. And also, it's still trying to, like, find its footing. It's still trying to find what it's all about. And I think that Demon Hunter's up there, but I don't think it has the same history. Because I was talking, like, all-time for Hearthstone, and Demon Hunter hasn't been around long enough to be, like, an all-time hated deck, you know? Or at least that's what I was getting at. I'm gonna play Theatar, I think, to try to steal Astalar from them, or at least Bran or something. And then we're gonna, well, actually no, we hero power first. It doesn't go on Theatar, it's a bit unfortunate. It looked like it did for a second. Wow. Wow! We'll take Brawl, because I don't want them to wipe my board, and then we'll give them mutating injections, even though I was just about to play that card, because I don't want to give him another Astalar or anything. And then these will just go face, I guess. Get rid of that. I mean, I could die to double Astalar, right? Double Astalar is enough damage to kill me this turn if they have 2 to the fronts, because I wasn't able to steal it with my thing. That is so frustrating that I'm going to lose the game this turn. Druid, Hunter, then Rogue or Mage. I don't think Hunter's up there. I honestly don't think Hunter's up there. Fair enough. You're just gonna play Astalar? Wait a minute. That means you don't have anything else. Wait, that's crazy. Why are you playing Astalar right now? I think that's a misplay. Hero power, eat Astalar for some HP. Why would you do that? That's what I don't get. I don't think that was a particularly good play. Do you not run the Bran version? I guess since you're running the double weapon version, I think the double weapon, the blacksmithing warhammer, is your win condition. But I took Brawl so they couldn't wipe my board, but they have 2 shield shatters still, so I guess it's fine. Lava Gorger, I mean, they're running out of time, I think. Face Hunter was hated back since 2004. I mean, yeah, it's hated, but I don't think it's hated with the same passion as, like, people hate Rogue, people hate Ramp Druid, people hate Freeze Mage with, like, especially Ice Block. Like, Face Hunter's always been annoying. Like, I'd say it's in the top 50%. I'd even say it's probably 4th or 5th, but I don't think it's hated more than Rogue, Priest, Mage. Maybe not Mage, because, again, Mage has been not great and not as oppressive, but it's still super random. And Druid. I think Hunter would probably be, like, 4th or 5th. In there somewhere. They get a big taunt minion. I don't think that matters too much. Do I want to just play Astalar this turn? I mean, I might as well. I could also play this, hero power, play this, and I can just kill off both of these things real quick. Yeah, let's do that. And we want to keep them with Reborn to play around some removal, I guess. Hero power, play Wax Rager. We didn't have lethal or anything, so this is fine. People hated Big Priest, don't forget. That's what I was saying, like, Priest is up there. Priest has to be super high up there in terms of, like, most hated. At least Face Hunter, the games usually don't last too long, so it's a little less annoying. I mean, that's true. That was one of the things that people hate about Priest, because Priest games took forever, and you also just knew you were going to lose as soon as it went past turn 8. How do we even get on this topic? I was talking about, like, super hated things. Oh, I was talking about how much I hate Rogue, and I want the meta to change. And this deck is okay against Rogue if you can get Cariel out on 7 with the coin. Wow. Okay, they kill the board. I guess that makes sense. I should have expected they have Shield Shatter. They only have 2 cards left in their deck anyway. Astalar's not going to be good enough. 24 damage plus 8. It's not lethal. Do I just play Kazakusan again? I might just play Kazakusan again at this point. I don't think I can get lethal, but I'm going to win in Fatigue. I mean, I guess if I play the Embers this turn, maybe it's better. You know what? Maybe I do just play Embers this turn. I don't need to play Kazakusan yet. I play the Embers and then I try to win the game with Astalar next turn. Yeah, let's just do that and push face damage. We win the game next turn with these two. We have Pump plus 16 damage. I mean, if they have to the front with some charge minions, it's bad. And maybe I should have played Taunt. Their deck doesn't look like it's built around that. They have another weapon. They have another Gold Sharing Knoll. They have another Shield Slam. They have a Forged in Flame. They have a Heavy Plate. And then they have 2 other cards. Oh, I guess Frozen Bucklers. I forgot about they have 2 Frozen Bucklers. Yeah, they've lost. Are they not running the Brand version with to the front? If so, what's their win condition? Other than maybe Blacksmithing Hammer, which again loses most of the time. Bran, Astelar plus Anachronos is too niche, but it could work. Wait, how does that even work? Bran, Astelar... Okay, so you're saying Bran, Anachronos. And then when Bran comes back, then you play Astelar and you try to win the game off of that? I mean, they get their board back, right? So since they get their board back... Astelar's not going to do enough damage to win. I'll beat them with the, I'll beat them with Astelar, I guess. It's only does 16 damage, we'll slam them for 9 more. But I do think it's a little bit too niche. Well, actually, this is perfect timing, because I had to go at 6, and it is 5:59 when we finish this game. So thanks all for watching. So, if I've learned anything, we keep city tax, because we are unable to draw city tax in most of these games. I've played a total of 9 games with this deck so far, and I've drawn city tax in 2 of them. And in most of them, I've gone down to 10 or less cards. We're not trading it away. We're just going to keep it in my hand, even though it's probably better to not have kept it. Love the content, made it to Legend using your decks? Well, I'm glad. I'm happy to hear that. I made it to Legend using my decks, too. It's crazy. Like, I'm just tilted that I lost 3 games in a row to Frost, Death Knight, and then 2 rogues that triple Wicked stabbed me. I mean, I don't even know what to do. I can't even get to Cariel in any of these games. I'm dying before I can even play her. Which is mind-boggling to me, because there's so many people who will say, like, oh, we need to nerf Cariel again. She's so broken. Like, are we playing in the same meta? I'm not even able to play this card, let alone think it deserves a nerf. Like, what? Oh my gosh. The amount of people in the comments and or like during stream whenever I play Paladin that are like, oh, Lightforge Cariel needs a nerf. It's ridiculous. But I mean, they're gonna have a ton of piranhas in their hands, so it doesn't really do anything anyway. And that means they get rid of my Divine Shield super easily. I think we have to just take that Hero Power Pass, and we'll play Order in the Court probably turn like 6 or something. Cariel is broken, just not in this meta. Cariel is not broken. You run 1 Rustrot Viper, and she is invalidated as a card. Like, she's not even broken or that... I mean, she's strong. But I would go so far as to say that she is like maybe top 25% of cards, but I don't think that she's in like top 10% of cards. Not by a long shot. Okay, let me rephrase that, because like 50% of all Hearthstone cards are garbage. Let me rephrase that. I think that of the actual playable cards in the meta, she is not even top 25%. I think it's a quality city tax, sadly, into Order in the Court. And then we'll draw Arcanos on 7 if we absolutely need it. We're not going to heal anything at all, but that's fine. We do still need to do all of this, though. Turn 7, if we don't need to play Arcanos, we can play this plus this plus this. That's 7 mana. We get a decent amount of value. Kazakhstan is almost ready. We could potentially just play it next turn. Compare Cariel to Astelar, and I wonder which one's stronger, chat. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, when she first came out at 7 mana based on the meta that existed, yeah, I'd say that she was strong. But like, because of power creep and everything that's happened, I would not say that she is even strong anymore. Boom, get a Divine Shield minion. We'll take Alexstrasza, it's healing. Well, no. Deathwing. If we're gonna need a big removal, it's gonna have to come from something like that. Let's also, deal 2 damage to this in case they do something cheeky with it. I don't exactly know. Maybe I could have gone 2 damage face, but I think next turn is going to be Kazakhstan over Lightforge Cariel. I really do. They're not applying enough pressure to me to make me think, oh, I need to play Cariel here to survive. Okay, it's fine. They could transform their 5/4 first. They could transform it first and hope for like Lokthalar. Oh, they can kill it with their 5/4 actually. Oh, they are gonna transform it, and they're gonna get Lokthalar. Oh, they got Deathwing. I'm pretty sure I'm able to kill everything and then also still play Kazakhstan. So let's just do that fast, real quick. Boom, boom. This goes here, and then we'll just play Kazakhstan, and we'll play Cariel later. I don't really care about any of my other cards at this point. It was glowing orange. We got it. I don't really like any of these options. If we get a good card, Banana Split could potentially be okay. We'll go Canopy Jars, though. If we can get a big board of minions, it'll be better. This is awesome. Okay, I don't know if we're going to be able to get a big board of minions. I was hoping for the Annoyatrons. I guess that actually was a terrible option against this, by the way. That was genuinely terrible. Wax Rager is permanent, and then Spyglass is not great. These were not great options. But the Canopic Jars were a terrible option because they run Primordial Wave. So unless I have a board of already existing cards and then I play the Canopic Jars, same with Wax Rager. Like, they're just going to get canceled out. The way that I win now, basically, is Lightforged Cariel and slowly chip them down and wipe their board a couple of times. And then eventually maybe play Astalar as well. I think Cariel would only become broken if they added more mana cheat for Paladin. Yeah, basically, yeah. Paladin doesn't have good enough draw right now. It sucks. I mean, I don't know if I go that far. It's got some decent draw. Actually, you're right. I was just looking at it, and I was like, Bannerman's goated. But that's about it. You get rid of the Divine Shield, fair enough. You're going to be able to kill it next turn. I play Cariel, and then they start trying to chip away their HP. You're not going to transform your Deathwing. Deathwing is just too strong to do that. We get Spyglass. We'll use it, I guess. We get... okay. Potentially not bad. That's in your hand right now? Uh-oh. We gotta just go face, though. We gotta just go face and hope to draw, like, Book of the Dead or something. I don't think we're gonna be able to make it. It's gonna be close. Arcanos buys us a couple of turns. If they don't wear on weapon removal, we could very easily still make it out of this alive. Tiny Toys, oh god. This can only end one way, and it's poorly. For him! Or her. My bad. Paladin has always been a bad class, draw-based, or a bad draw-based class, and that's fine. Like, every class needs to have its weakness, and it's got really, really good tempo, so it makes sense. I'm just saying Cariel is not good. Spyglass again? I mean, sure, we can still Hero Power and play Arcanos next turn, I guess. Bloodlust? Do I have lethal somehow here? I don't think so. Choose a minion, swap it with a random one in the owner's hand. Yeah, I would have to choose a card. So even if I play, it's better to just go Hero Power and then play Arcanos. Goes on Vol'jin. I mean, say goodbye to all of your minions, I guess. We've got oodles of time. We need to draw Book of the Dead in the next couple of turns or we lose. Priest was supposed to have bad draw for a while, but then they realized that it was dumb, and now it's like, what, a top 3 class? True, it is like a top 3 class. Do I have to play Theotar this turn? I'll play Theotar this turn. I won't hesitate. Yeah, I know that. Do they heal? They do heal. That makes sense to me. Means we're running out of time. Definitely means we're running out of time unless we can find a Book of the Dead right now! Or Wand of Disintegration. Just a removal card, please. Just don't give me one of the useless cards. I mean, I guess this isn't totally useless. It's not bad. Theotar. I guess if we go Vol'jin and bounce back to their hand this, maybe they don't get something good. We're just trying to flood the board right now. Okay, so they can't do it to me, which is nice. And then I'm gonna go boom and boom. And we're just gonna try to flood the board ourselves and go face with whatever we can. We have Astalar. We could play Deathwing if we need to. We've got Bloodlust next turn, which I don't think they have that many taunts, so it should be fine. They're okay, so they're getting taunt minions. It's fine. I mean, if we can drop Book of the Dead or Wand of Disintegration again, we're in business. We are in business. Primordial Wave, fair enough. I knew that was coming. They get a taunt. They get 2 taunt minions. Bullner! Yes! You fool! You've given me the GG win! Let's go! Actually, they're gonna have a lot of minions. They shouldn't have attacked there because their minions are gonna come back this turn. So instead of getting a ton of minions, they get like just a couple. Let's go!
All hands on.
I like this curve. This curve's a lot better than the last couple of games that I've had. Turn 2, turn 3. It's nice to have actual playable cards. Turn 4 even, because we can get the Mana Thirst. No turn 1. Turn 1's kind of asking for a lot, though. Knight of Anointment's kind of risky. Would you rather lose to Daddy Denathrius than some tempo BS? Or I would rather lose to Daddy Denathrius than some tempo BS, honestly. On the one hand, Denathrius was put in like every single deck and was just extremely oppressive. And if you weren't playing Denathrius, you were losing. I think I'll take... No, equality doesn't matter. I'll take this, maybe. Maybe we can get something to keep us alive. A cool weapon or something. I don't know. I have 2 equalities in my deck. I don't think I really need the other one. Especially because this deck doesn't run that many minions. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Daddy Denathrius was running every deck. But at least games would go until turn 10. Like, I literally have lost to 2 rogues turn 6 and 7. I haven't even had the opportunity to play Lightforged Cariel. I don't know. It's extremely frustrating, this meta right now. Shockspitter Hunter is also very good at killing you. Very efficient. I don't know if I want to play Astelar next turn, or if I want to just play, like, Bronze Explorer into this and then eventually play you. I think I'd rather play Bronze Explorer. I mean, a 4/4 lifesteal card's pretty decent, I would say. I think the meta without Rogue and Demon Hunter would be really fun and open. Lots of options. I think you'd also need to get rid of Hunter. It's the highest win rate deck in the game still. Despite being played less than Rogue, it's still, I think, the highest win rate deck in the game. With a pretty decent play rate from Diamond through Legend. Yeah, it's one of the most popular and has highest win rate. We're gonna play this and discover something. Well, we'll play this and discover something first. Don't have any secrets. Kinda like this, we can play it later, and then we'll play this and discover a dragon. Hopefully something that heals. Draw a card. Yeah, I'll go with draw a card. Igor, are you gonna play your Face Hunter deck today? No. But you at least infuse him with Theotar, was equally popular to counter him. Games also didn't last 5 turns. Yeah, it's true. Theotar could actually be a counter. Now at 6 mana, Theotar is literally too slow to do anything. That's so wild to think about. Like, one of the most hated cards that completely, like, defined the meta. 2 of them nerfed into the ground and are now unplayable. Like, a couple of months after them being, like, absolute staples. It's just weird to see how metas, like, develop. Also, it's turn 4 and they finished the first 2 parts of their quest. I don't think I'm even able to get to Lightforged Cariel before I die this game. I mean, maybe I do. Who knows? I'll try my best, I guess, but... Do I want to draw a card? Do I want to try to get more minions out on the board? I mean, if I play you plus you, I think I want to play you turn 6. I think I play you turn 6, and then I play this, and this turn 7. So for now, I'm just going to draw a card and go face a little bit. Amber Watcher is good healing, and we heal off of this as well. But, oof, we are going to get absolutely blasted this turn. Hey, Fo, how's it going? Thanks for becoming a member. Thank you. Just made the deck, and I've been trying it out. Is it bad? Wait. No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I'm not playing the deck because it's just not one of the decks I'm playing today. Yes. Relic of Extinction. Fair enough. Hit the 4/5. Fair enough. I don't have lifesteal anymore. We killed a 2/2. They're down a lot of cards, actually. They're actually down, like, a lot here. And I'm not just saying that because I'm happy that I'm finally ahead. I'm saying that because them losing one of their spell damage cards already, I guess it wasn't reduced in cost, so I guess it's not nearly as good as some of the other ones. I guess they didn't care about it too much. I'm fine with that as well. We're gonna play this, and this next turn. No, this, and this next turn for a lot of Divine Shield cards so they don't die to removal as easily. And then eventually play Lightforged Cariel. We can even rush into those. I don't really mind too much. Let's go. Boom.
Don't let them harm the eggs.
Don't let them harm the eggs. Discover a dragon. I guess technically we could have discovered a dragon first. Let's go with a big taunt minion just in case they try to hit my face. And then Divine Shield taunt as well. And then this goes here. These both go here. The 3 goes face. I could have pushed a little bit more damage, but I think having all of this to soak up like Fel Barrage damage could be okay. We play Cariel next turn. And if we can survive to play Cariel, I think we do win the game. Kind of unfortunate, this Demon Hunter, you know? They're running an older version of the deck that runs the relics, though. If they were running the more modern version that ran more, I think, damage and the Scythe as well as the quest, I think they'd be doing better right now. Love the videos. Glad I finally caught a live stream. New to Hearthstone, capped out Diamond 2 last night. Thanks to your videos. No problem, Fo. I'm happy that you're able to hit Diamond 2. Are you trying to go for Legend this season? What deck are you using also? Or are you just happy being in Diamond right now and you're just going to chill there? My biggest PTSD is from Death Rattle Rogue with an unkillable board on turn 5 with 30-30 stats. Yes, actually, that was ridiculous. I think my biggest PTSD from Hearthstone was the Tortollan Mage with the freeze. You basically had the board permanently frozen because they would just cast copies of Frost Nova from their deck and they would slowly kill you with 1/1s, pings, and some direct damage. And I was just like, this is the worst. This is the worst. Also, I think they took way too long to actually do anything here. Yeah, they're healing up, but they took too long to actually make these plays. They get Kurtrus. Are they able to play anything else? Wait, their hand was too full to play Kurtrus. I don't think they care about that, though. We're going to play Lightforged Cariel. Run this 3-2 into here just because I want to. I don't want to take any more damage than I have to, and then we're going to go face with this. First season I played... Wait, what did he burn? It looked like a good card. Okay, it was. They should probably just concede here. I was playing for as high as I could get. Only December I could afford to make was Shockspitter Hunter deck. Fair enough. Fair enough. Shockspitter Hunter is not that expensive. It's really good. I mean, even though I complain about it a lot, I can't blame people for playing it, right? It's like Face Hunter back in the day, although a little bit different, obviously. It's not 1-to-1. But, you know, it's a cheap deck that's pretty good. And, like, when I was playing the game, when I was a budget player, I mean, I played Face Hunter. That was the first deck I got to Legend with. No, I got to, like, almost Legend, and then I saved up, built the No Minion Hunter that ran the Secret package with the, like, Spellstone, and I thought that it was super duper cool. Interesting. Okay, both those are free, but they've already played so many things here. They've already played both Relic of Dimensions. But anyway... But Face Hunter was the deck that I used to climb with so I could get, like, end of season rewards. So I definitely get playing, like, a deck people don't like because it's good and cheap.